Hey guys, okay, coming at you with something slightly different today. My channel recently hit 5,000 subscribers, which for someone who's starting YouTube is quite a big deal. And I'm not someone who likes to keep secrets, and I feel like there's a couple of things I've done that have helped me get to that stage quite quickly. And so I'm going to share that with you today. Now, just to kind of give you guys an idea, I'm not going to be sitting here saying, guys, you need to be funnier, you need to be more original, and you need to think outside the box. These are 5 tips that anyone can implement, which should just help push more people to hit that subscribe button. So they're simple things anybody can do. So if you're there right now thinking, how can I get to 5,000 subscribers? These are little tips that you can just start implementing on every video you do that will help you get a bit more traction and get a few more people signing up, okay? Let's do it. Okay guys, so the first tip is at the end of every YouTube video, you can have your little subscribe button appear over the screen. So let me just show you, okay? You'll see this button appears here where people can click it and hit subscribe. Now that button is going to be on the screen for 20 seconds. I've timed it, okay? Now I think a lot of beginners, what they tend to do is just wrap up their videos and then that's the end of the video. They're like, hey guys, subscribe, bye, and then it's gone. I really try and make the most of this, so I always cater in to all my videos 20 seconds at the end where I just focus on that button. There's a big arrow pointing to it saying subscribe now. You guys can see it in this video here. So you get something like that. The other thing you can do as well is like actually interact with that button a bit. So I'm going to give you that example now as well. If you haven't already, make sure you hit this subscribe button here. As you can see, I'm just having a little bit of fun with it and just drawing people's attention to it. So that's point number 1. Make the most of those 20 seconds where you have the button on the screen. Point number 2 is similar to point number 1. I have a background in web design, and the average time somebody spends on a website is 8 seconds before they close it. So the main thing you have to do with any website is you have something called a call to action, which is a specific action you want people to perform on your website. You'll see it when you go to most sites, it'll say like sign up here or subscribe, and you just got this one thing you want to funnel people into doing. In that 8 seconds you got them on the site before they decide to leave. And basically all you need to know about this is what it is doing is just telling people this is what I want you to do. At the end of the videos, don't be ashamed to say to people, hey guys, if you like the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Then you bring up this thing. It's a call to action. It's telling people what you want them to do. And you don't have to be arsy about it. Just say, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button. All YouTubers do it. You might as well be doing it if you're not doing it already. So point number 3 is make your content more clickable, okay? Now, I hate clickbait just as much as the next person does, but it works. Like, we all hate clickbait videos, but next time you see a clickbait video, which is just like
a pair of tits and, you know,
whatever it is, look at how many views it's got. It's probably got millions. It works. People like clicking on clickable content. So my tip here is to make your videos more clickable. I read a book once called Lean Startup, which is all about like business and starting up businesses and stuff. And there's a story in it about this guy who said that he started this business, which was like an online Sims type world. And he said he spent about 3 years making it. And then he made the website and put it up on the website and then started sending traffic to the website, and no one clicked the download button. And he thought to himself, wow, I didn't need to spend the last year fixing all those bugs because nobody clicked the download button. And then suddenly he said he realized something even more profound, which is that in that moment he realized that he never needed to do the whole 3 years because he learned in that 2 days that nobody wanted the product he was making. So what am I talking about when I tell you this story? The fact of the matter is, you can make the most amazing YouTube video in the world, but if your icon, your little picture, is boring and just like not very interesting, and this caption's just really boring, no one will ever see it. So you have to start putting more effort into your icon and into the tagline. So what I'd like to do is, rather than just screen grabbing a bit of your video, take a picture that signifies something to do with your video. And what you'll see on a lot of my videos as well is I will sometimes just go online and Google really bright, eye-catching images. And I put them there, and I also have a little bit of text on every image as well. So let me show you. One of my last videos was reviewing some DJ decks. So I took this picture of myself here, I added a bit of a filter onto it, I put it into Illustrator, and what I did there was I just put in DDJ SX2 review, then I just stylized it a bit, grabbed that, moved it up here a bit, made this bigger, make this bigger, and boom, I just do little things like that with every video. Just a bit more of an eye-catching image with some writing over the top. Another really cool thing you can do is you can actually take a screen grab of YouTube and drop your image in to see if it stands out with all the other images. And just then look at it and go, does my icon fit in with all the others? Is it eye-catching? Would I look at it? And if the answer is yes, then you've done a good job. If you look at your little thumbnail thing and you think it looks boring and you wouldn't click on it, other people probably won't either. That also applies to the strapline. So take your video and experiment with different straplines. So, for example, I did a review of some DJ decks. You could just put DJ deck reviews, or you could say why I love the DDJ SX, or what I hate about them, and you can try different straplines and see which strapline is more clickable. The other thing you can do is test it. Try one strapline for a couple of days, try a different strapline for a couple of days, and see if you get more clicks with different straplines. You can test this stuff. That's the thing to always bear in mind, is if your content is not clickable, people will never watch it in the first place. So that is probably the most important thing you could take from this video, is make sure your content is more clickable. The next thing I want to tell you about is tagging your videos, okay? You need to make sure that people can find your videos really well. So we all know when you're uploading videos to YouTube, it looks like this. Now what I see time and time again is people only using 2 or 3 tags. Use every single tag you have. In every video I have, I fill my tags up all the way up to 500, because people might be typing in tons of different things that may be interested in your video. So don't stop until you've filled the tags. Same thing with description. Make sure you write a big chunky description with loads of things to do with your video in it. So if it's about DJ decks, all about DJing and music and why you like the decks, write a little paragraph summarizing everything you said, because Google and YouTube will take these things into account. When somebody goes to YouTube and they search for something and your video is relevant, YouTube will then know to bring your video up, because you've written all about this subject. So for example, DJ decks, somebody types in DJ deck reviews. Well, my video will come up because I've got all these tags in there, and my description will be talking about DJ decks. So YouTube knows that my video is about DJ decks. Another little tip for you is to download this thing called vidIQ. vidIQ is really good because what it does is it shows you what tags your competitors are using, and you can essentially steal the tags that are working really well for your competitors. I use it all the time. So it's really cool. What you'll see on my screen now is all this additional information that you guys probably don't see. So you can learn like how much money they make a month, what ranking they are on YouTube, how many average subscribers they get a day, and it also tells you what tags they've put in for their video. And it doesn't just tell you what tags they've put in, it also tells you where their video ranks on YouTube when you type in these things. So if you type in Alone by Marshmallow, this video is the second video that comes up. What just blows my mind, right, is this guy Marshmallow is making £322,000 a month from his YouTube video alone. How depressing is that? And not only that as well, he makes 35,000 daily subs. And my video is about making 5,000 subscribers. Oh God. So a little example for you would be if you were doing a review of something like my DJ decks, you can do a search for all the other people who have done the same review as you. So DDJ SX2 review. What you do then is you just open up the top 3 or 4 videos, click on your competitors' videos, and then you can see what tags are working for them. So for example, this guy here, he's coming up top if you type in DDJ SX2. So that's a tag I'll definitely want to include in my video. That's another little tip for you. I always go through 3 or 4 different videos and basically steal all the tags that are working for my competitors. And finally, I want to leave you with this final tip, okay? Always try and improve your videos. Every video you do, think, how could the next video be even better? How could the next video be even better? And the clues are all out there. You will have your favorite YouTubers and you can look at them for inspiration as to what they are doing better than you at the moment. There's a saying I heard once, which is good artists borrow and great artists steal. So if you see something that somebody else is doing that you're not doing, just start doing it like them as well. There's hundreds of things. Have they got better quality footage of themselves? Have they got better lighting than you? Are there more shots in their videos? Perhaps their editing is a bit more snazzy than yours and they're doing lots more cuts. Whatever it is, the clues are all out there and you just need to look at what people who you aspire to are doing and what you're not doing and start doing more of those things. YouTube is a bit of a long-term thing. You can't just go into it, do a few videos and see if it works out for you. You have to think of this now as something you're going to be doing for the next 2-3 years. And just think, if you constantly make sure that every single video you do, you improve just a little bit. Don't think where you're going to be a month from now. Think where you're going to be 3 years from now and how amazing your YouTube videos could be by that point. That is the mentality you want to get in here, is that it's a long-term goal. And what are you going to do to get to that goal in 3 years' time? And just improving your videos slowly over time will make your videos so much better over the long run. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit this subscribe button here. It's just so weird asking you to subscribe after I've just told you about how to get more people subscribing to your channel. It seems weird, but if you like the video, subscribe.